Well, good weekend all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up, your weekend edition. And this is for Friday, the 30th of August, the end of a month, end of a week, Labor Day weekend, 2024. And what a crazy moves we had in the metals. You can't attribute this to any one thing. As I warn traders, you want to be ultra light in your trading. Come right into a 4-day holiday and then come back at the market. Literally, the way the futures can go, you can begin on that Sunday night or Monday night. In this case, it would be Monday night, for me at least. Why? I've learned thin markets, anything can happen. They don't make sense. They can go all over the chart. And I think that in part is what's going on here. You can't tell me it's because interest rates rose dramatically. They did rise today. Whenever you break in the futures, and notice we've moved to the Ds. Whenever they break, that is something that will carry the market that way. And maybe that combination with a dollar that's been stronger was just too much for the markets, and they needed to pull back. Because it's Labor Day, I want to remind you that I have sales typically on holidays, and this is one we've never done. We don't have on our website 3-month specials. You have to go on the website to a special link, and I'll explain that to you in a minute, and that's how you can get in for this. But instead of $180 for 3 months of my written updates, my morning subscriber video just for futures, $99. The combo means the morning ETF package, which is just the video and the futures video. One comes out and I record at 6 in the morning, the other at 9 in the morning. There's 22 of those a month, by the way. $49. Now, just break this down as to the dollars involved. 3 months of the futures only, $29. And you can get the spider only for $32. A lot of people are going to mix this up and do the futures and take the monthly spider with it and get a real deal for themselves for that kind of money, and it makes all the sense. Remember what I do. I analyze charts. We'll talk the fundamentals, but then we're getting right into the chart action. We'll be doing this off of daily and weekly. I break the trades down off of daily and weekly, longer term, shorter term. Yes, there'll be trades you're in for a long time and trades you won't be in. The SPDR ETF has trades that obviously you're in much longer than in the futures markets, and it can stay that way. I mean, our NVIDIA trade is 7 months old or something now, 8 months old. So we got in quite a while ago. So you put that together if you followed the recommendation. I can just follow what I put out there. I don't manage money, don't want to manage money. But if I say buy here, sell there, I track it until that trade is no longer on what I call my rec list. I don't publish track records. I'm not interested in doing that. But that's why a 3-month special makes sense. Now you got to see, it wasn't a 3-4 weeks. It was a flash in the pan. Either I know what I'm doing or I don't. Sometimes I don't. All right. When we take a look at all this, you got to remember, we do come back Tuesday to news, and you're going to get the final manufacturing PMI for August. You're going to get the July construction spending number, and from the ISM, we'll get the August manufacturing sector numbers. So important things. But as we talked, this is about the metal market, so let's go to it and take a look. On a monthly basis, this is an all-time high close. It's down 30 bucks, who cares? The month's over. That's an all-time high close. When you come to a weekly, not quite the case. It was down 390 for the week than the previous week, so you didn't lose much ground. None of this is bearish. This is still bullish. When we go to a weekly bar chart, you made the highest high of the whole move, all-time high this week, and you finished the week a little bit lower. It's not a reversal. The trend, what can I say, allergies and COVID. Higher lows, higher highs. I don't have COVID anymore, but I certainly have the aftermath. Moving averages. If you were to fall back to the key moving average, 23.89. I don't think you're going to do that. That'd be $110 or so lower. I don't think that's going to happen. But this is what's stopping the rally. That I can tell you I believe in. Markets don't like to stay over Bollinger Bands. They only push against them so long before a correction of sorts comes in and you're overbought. These numbers are not going sideways over 80. Gold doesn't like to, on a weekly chart, embed. When it does, you get a nice springboard, as you could see, but it's just the way that it works. So pay attention to that and understand the mechanism. The gold-silver ratio on a weekly basis, gold is still stronger than silver, and on the daily, you came back challenging the 18-day moving average of closes. I thought it would do that, and we did. Silver, now remember, this is a weekly chart. You've been going basically sideways and hitting this since the very end part of July. That's the word. And you've hit it almost every single week. 1 week you didn't in there. You're just not ready to make a move. You're winding up just like that. Just keep winding and winding. I get letters from people and emails. Ira, we're going to $40. This is the base it's building. Just the way it did here, it's doing another form. They may be right. In the copper market, well, China's hard at work. Now let me explain what hard at work is. One of their huge problems is the real estate market has fallen out of bed. We're watching developers go bust. We're watching the different communities that count on tax dollars from real estate not get the money. China's been trying to address this. They came up with another plan today that they haven't enacted. They're floating it to see what people think. And this is going to be to allow existing homeowners to refinance. Now, in America, we do this all the time, but they don't do that in China. Everything's set at a certain time and place. Now they're saying instead of waiting for January resets, the different investors can go in, negotiate with their own banker, or go to a different bank, renegotiate a new loan. They didn't allow this. So they're getting, they'd hate to say they're becoming westernized, but I don't know, it sort of sounds like it to me. In any case, this is what they're counting on. And if they can get that to turn around, well, then you're probably looking at a bottom in the copper in the 395, which is the 100-day average, or 404, the 200. You've got your momentum down. It's sort of locked in. Let's see how that plays out. In platinum, you can see the resistance. It's the 18-week average. Every time you go there, you're getting thrown back, but you're terribly oversold. I don't think you do anything there. And in the dollar index, well, you had 1 week under the band, but you've been riding it. That's a bearish sign. Rallies are probably going to be short-lived. I wouldn't expect them to carry very big. Plus, you just had a bearish crossover where the 18-week average got under of the market of the 100-week. That's another bearish setup. So rally in the market, I can see. Is it going to hold? I have my doubts about it. So again, I hope you take advantage of our Labor Day sale. It's on right now, IraEpstein.com. On the top left, you'll see in bright green, 3-day sale. Give that a click. That's where you sign up for it. Or there'll be a cursor up here. Give that a click at any time. I'm Ira. I'll catch up with you all Tuesday morning. Let's enjoy Labor Day, and I hope I get rid of this cough. Take care.